Good evening and welcome to Russia High School, the brand new gymnasium here on the campus at Russia. Tonight we have an SCAL matchup for you from the Shelby County Athletic League, the Russia Raiders, and from the MAC, the Coldwater Cavaliers. My name is Mark Shine. My pleasure to play alongside Ben Staton. Ben, you're a Coldwater team. You won a state championship in football just a couple weeks ago, and you had only 5 practices with all your players.
Yeah, no. So a few practices with all your players. You've had a very successful football season, but honestly, every year, a lot of their football players are playing basketball too. So these guys have went through a really long, hard season, get here to their first game, and then you have to go up against a very, very experienced Russia team.
And as we were talking about earlier, if you're Coach Fisher, you got to put a lot of your stuff in over the summer because you know you're not going to have a very lengthy preseason with your basketball team.
Yeah, I mean, one of the other pieces for them that is really lucky is you have 11 seniors on your varsity team if you're Russia, and that's got to make things easier that you've had them all the way through high school here, and they're going to hopefully really know your system.
Well, you talk about the Russia Raiders. They come in tonight at 6-0. They're 4-0 in the SCAL. And when you talk about them, you talk about not only seniors, but height as well, because 12 of their 13 players are over 6 foot. They're going to start, the shortest player they'll start tonight will be 6'2".
Yeah, no, lots of height and a lot of experience. And for them, like, they have experience going deep into the state tournament every year, making it last year the state semis. So a lot of experience over on the Russia side. And
let's take a look at our starting lineups for Coach Fisher of the Coldwater Cavaliers. They're going to go with number 3. That's Balin Blockberger. He was a first-team all-conference player a year ago in the MAC. He's a 6'4" senior. Number 11 is Brady Layfeld, 6-foot senior. Number 14, Mason Welch, 6'3" senior. Number 21 will be Owen Kunk. Owen is a 6'7" senior. He was a second-team all-conference player a year ago. And number 33 is Miles Potcotter. He is a 6-foot senior. For the Russia Raiders, they are 6-0, 4-0 in the SCAL. They will start at number 12, Dominic Francis, a 6'6" senior. He averages 10 a game and almost 5 rebounds. Number 20 is Zeb Schultze. Zeb is a 6'2" senior, averaging almost 4 a game. Number 22 is Vince Borchers, 11.2 points per game, 4.3 rebounds. He is 6'2" and a senior. 23 is Benjamin York. Benjamin averages just under 10 a game, 6'5" senior. And number 24 is Braylon Cardonier. He is a 6'4" senior, averaging 12 points per game. It is Russia, it is Coldwater with a brand new gymnasium. We're back to the opening tip after this. Watch high school basketball on WOSN. We're back at Russia High School. Our scoreboard tonight is brought to you by Layfeld Industrial and Welding Supplies with locations in Coldwater and in Greenville. We gave you our starting lineups, and our officials this evening are John Seiler, Bradley Lemon, and Dennis Fleming. And the center court to jump will be Dominic Francis, and he will jump against Owen Kunk. And tip goes in the backcourt and ends up into the hands of the Russia Raiders wearing white. And they're going from left to right on your screen. Coldwater's in their black jerseys with the orange numerals. Spin move into the lane. This big, tall team that they've got. They will start 2 players at 6'2". Then they go 6'4", 6'5", 6'6" to the Raiders. Spinning into the lane, going up off glass for the first basket of the game is Braylon Cardonier. The Raiders give up just 32.7 points per game with this very tall and talented defensive team. They scored at 58.2. Of course, this is Coldwater's first game of the season. There's a 3 that's going to go up. And that splashes
really
in.
Really nice make there.
Brady Layfeld.
I mean, if those first 2 possessions, how cleanly they're running offense, are going to be indicative of the rest of the evening, we're in for a real treat here.
Vince Borchers. This will go to Benjamin York. Skip pass into the corner, and the pass goes down inside. Kicked back out as Cardonier had it for a moment. Stripped away. Balin Blockberger will pitch it ahead. This is Blockberger here. To the rim he goes, and he will go off glass and miss the shot, but he'll get a couple of ultimate outdoor free throws. Bring resort-style living to your own backyard every day with a luxury outdoor space by Ultimate Outdoor. The first foul of the basketball game goes to Benjamin York into the free throw line. Balin Blockberger.
Yeah, I have no thoughts here for me that we're going to have anything less of a great game here. Just 2 programs that their athletic departments a lot of banners in both their gyms. So it's going to be a fantastic night here.
Balaam Blockberger was a first-team MAC player a year ago. He averaged 15.4 points per game and 3 assists. And he will rattle in both of his ultimate outdoor free throws. And his team will be up 5-2 early on. Borchers throws it to the wing, puts it into the hands of Cordonier, and then up on top it goes to Dominic Francis. Pass goes down inside.
Nice back cut.
And yep,
great finish.
Cordonier will make a move to the goal, and he's going to get an and one opportunity. That foul went to Mason Welch. Cordonier's a 65% free throw shooter. And that one was dead center. He's got all 5 of the points early on for the Raiders.
Yeah, I mean, they're executing their half-court offensive awesome so far here.
To the corner goes. Jump shot by Kunk goes out front from the corner. They got threes already. Our three-point sponsor tonight is Thermogard Window and Door. Quality windows and doors from a local company you can trust. Visit thermogardwindows.com or call 419-229-4273 for your free estimate.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Coach Fisher for Coldwater, you got to love they got a 6'7" guy that can hit threes.
To the rim, that shot's blocked from behind by Kunk. Let's see who the foul goes against as Dominic Francis was headed to the rim. It does go against Owen Kunk. His first, and back to the free throw line with our ultimate outdoor free throws. This will be Dominic Francis. Dominic averages 10 points per game and almost 5 rebounds. And he'll be glad to see that first free throw go in because he's only made about 53% on the season, and it's a good start for him. Appreciate Coach Cordonier getting us all his stat information, had him ready for us when we walked in today. They played last night with a win over Houston. Got his stat pages around for us today, so we'll be all up to date. We appreciate that. Layfeld. Down it goes into the corner to Welch. Welch dribbles back on top to Blockberger. He goes to the rim and will go up and under and draw more contact.
Yeah, fantastic take there. If you go hard enough, they're probably going to foul you.
Dominic Francis will pick up that foul, and back to the free throw line goes Balaam Blockberger for 2 more. Both of these teams had really good years a year ago. Coldwater was in the running for the MAC championship, and then Cam Elwer splashed a 3 from the corner to buzzer to beat them, and that made them 8-1, and St. John's won the league at 9-0 last year. And of course, Russia was in the state tournament for the 2nd year in a row. So 2 solid programs coming back with a lot of players coming back. Number 4, Jackson Grogine entered the basketball game during that free throw. Headed to the rim. This time is Borchers. He gets cut off.
Good job here by Russia, staying in their offense, not deviating.
A ball fake and going to 15 for the shot was Cordonier. He missed it. Will go the other way. Blockberger looks inside. Ball fake. That shot's blocked.
That's a really good block.
It's a tall team. Going to get a lot of those.
Yeah.
Borchers pushes the ball down the court, goes to the rim, missed his shot. And in the battle for the rebound, Layfeld throws it out top. But Grogine gets it. And finally finishing at the rim is Borchers. The pace is frantic right now for the first 3 minutes.
Yeah, no, lots of up and down here. You obviously see Russia taking advantage of some of their size. Coldwater might have the overall tallest play out here, but between all the players out here, Russia has a distinct advantage.
Blockberger got into the lane. We're going to get a held ball that will favor the Cavaliers. They're going to sub a couple of players in. Number 23 is Cody Depwig, and number 3 is Landon Kanapke. Number 20 is back in, Zeb Schultze for the Russia Raiders. And we're tied at 9, 3.5 minutes into this. Blockberger. Step back jumper for him over defensive pressure.
So nice. What a great take. Got his feet set. Great shot.
2 weeks ago, he was a quarterback playing a state championship football game, made a move like that to the rim, and he could get a travel that time as Borcher's feet slid underneath him trying to make a move to the goal.
Yeah, I couldn't see from here on that one. It looked like he went really hard. I didn't see the feet move from where we were. but great call there.
A little pressure as the ball ends up in Layfeld's hands. Brady's going to advance it. Trap waiting at midcourt. He wisely gets through that. This is Kunk. Layfeld, top of the circle. Kunk inside. Owen spins with the left hand, leaves it short. And the rebound will end up in the hands of Zeb Schulte, and then Kunk will pick up his second foul.
Yeah, that's always a really tough foul right there. You miss it, and then you get a little ambitious, probably because you missed a shot, and you reach in there a little too ambitiously, and 9 times out of 10, the officials are going to call it.
Oh, and Kunk had to take a seat with those 2 fouls. He's replaced by Mason Welch. It's 11-9 Cavaliers on the Layfield Industrial Welding Supplies scoreboard. Borchers looks inside. He finds Francis. He's well defended and works his way around. He gets a shot blocked. Blockberger got a hand on it.
Coldwater Cavaliers out here getting some blocks too.
Blockberger pull up 3, short. Rebound inside. Power up
Great
back up with the
offensive
left
rebound.
hand. Yes, Cody Depwig.
Listen, this is a state championship football team. A lot of these guys, I can tell you, they're going to be tough inside.
Rogine comes off a screen. Borchers. Rogine, deep 3 for him. Board ball, but rebounded and slapped out of bounds by Blockberger again. He's got 2 blocks in 5 minutes.
Yeah, right there, back-to-back possessions almost.
Cavs are going to sub again. This will be number 2, Caleb Schreier in. And number 33, Potcotter will re-enter the basketball game. He was a starter. Blockberger's going to get a break after 5 successful minutes. I suppose if you're Coach Fisher, that's got to be in the back of your mind, trying to keep everybody fresh tonight without the conditioning you typically would have at this time of the year. Good move inside and finish with left-handers Cordonier. He's got 7.
Yeah, no, obviously for Coldwater, their basketball season is going to be shortened here, so you're going to have a lot of games.
Takeaway into the rim. It's Borchers.
Yeah, but a lot of games here in a short amount of time, whereas other teams are 5-6 games in.
Another turnover. Borchers goes on the floor after it. So does Potcotter, and we're going to get a held ball. We'll stay with the Russia Raiders. If you like effort, watch this game. Back into the game comes Benjamin York.
Not sure.
A little conversation. Our officiating crew. Wing pass goes to Schulte. And back to York. York,
another deep 3, same spot.
Tipped around, scramble for it, and the rebound comes to Potcotter. No, that was Depwig, excuse me. Welch tries to get in the lane, and he lost the basketball. Bounce pass ahead. And we're going to get an and 1 as Dominic Francis will finish in transition.
And overall, just very up and down this first quarter. It's been a lot of fun to watch.
That foul goes to Cody Depwig. His team now has 4 in the opening quarter, and we're going to get an ultimate outdoor free throw. Splash that one in to Francis. He's got 5 in the game. His team's up 16-13.
Oh, got some flex here maybe.
Coming off the screen is Landon Kanapke. This is Landon. He's getting to the rim. Forces one up. Rebound comes to Francis. And Braylon Cordonier will reset by giving the ball to Vince Borchers. Pass inside. Power move up, and we're going to get contact as Braylon Cordonier was posted up inside.
Yeah, it was a great call by the officials there. Anytime you reach in like that and get the guy across the forearm, it's going to be 2 shots.
And Cody Depwig picked up his second foul, joining Cordania. Or excuse me, joining Owen Kunk as Cordania makes the ultimate outdoor free throw. Blockberger's back into the game. Also in the game for the first time is number 34 for Russia, Landon Monin. And it's 17-13. Makes another free throw. Raiders are perfect at the free throw line in the opening quarter. They've made all 6 of them.
Yeah, I mean, talking about Rushi's height here, it's got to be nice to have a 6'6" senior being able to come off the bench near the end of the first quarter.
And that would be Landon Monin, who just checked in a moment ago. Blockberger. Caleb Schreier has the basketball. Pass inside. They've got Potcotter or Depwick on the baseline on the block, and his score. Cody Depwick goes over his left shoulder. Has got 4 points. Borchers to the wing it goes to Schultze. And lob inside.
Yep, good slip cut there. Just couldn't finish.
Comes Coldwater in transition. 15-foot jumper. Missed. Good effort by Landon Knappe. We're going to run the other way. Got a man out and finishing on a nice long pass was Benjamin York. His first 2 points of the game. Blockberger. Slip trying to get inside. Has to reset the offense. He goes to Knappe. And Potcotter. Blockberger has it taken away from him. Borcher's headed to the rim and missed a shot under some pressure. And it will be Coldwater basketball at 12.7 to go in our opening quarter. Layfield checks back in, so does Braylon Cordania. Owen Kunk will re-enter for an offensive possession.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach has something here pre-ready to go that I'm sure they practice.
Brady Layfeld. See what the set is they want to run. They go to Blockberger.
Got a nice flare.
Layfeld. Landon Knappe couldn't get it off in time. It's an action-filled opening quarter. The Raiders will be up 20-15 after 8. You're watching high school basketball, WOSN. Back at Russia High School, our three-point sponsor tonight is ThermalGuard Window and Door. Quality windows and doors from a local company you can trust. Visit thermalguardwindows.com or call 419-229-4273 for your free estimate. Opening quarter, Braylon Cordania has 9. Dominic Francis has 5 for his team. And on the other side, very balanced scoring. Balaam Brockberger has 5. Cody Depwick has 4. And a pair of three-point field goals from Brady Layfeld and Owen Kunk.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things I noticed in the first quarter is when the Coldwater Cavaliers have had longer possessions and not been able to penetrate inside the paint, that's when some of these turnovers that have happened that have led to points for Russia. That's part of the 5-point deficit here, but definitely not too large of a deficit.
Coldwater made 3 out of 4 free throws in the opening quarter as Blockberger goes inside and scores. He's got 7 now.
Yeah, he's had a really good game here so far between defense and offense.
That he has. Mentioned the free throw shooting from the Cavaliers. Russia is 6 for 6 at the line and got a travel called. Coldwater basketball out of bounds.
Got some pressure coming here, maybe 1-2-2. Nope, falling back.
Yeah, just backing out of the man, aren't they?
All right.
Layfeld works the ball over midcourt.
Kunk's calling for it.
He screens Blockberger at the free throw line area. And Blockberger got a clear out for him. And back to Layfeld it goes. Making a conscious effort to attack the rim, I think the Cavaliers are.
Yes, they are.
Benjamin York throws it over into the corner to Jackson Grosjean. He's pressured again, and we're going to get a foul. This will go against Landon Kanapke. Landon's first. And that will be the first of this quarter as we played 65 seconds of quarter number 2.
And he's still right back to it. Very aggressive defensively. You really like it.
Borchers looks inside. Comes off a screen. Here's a lob pass inside. And we're going to get a foul. Kanapke saw a lob and a chance that somebody's going to get an easy shot. He just went and grabbed somebody. That's his second foul. And to enter the basketball game now will be number 22, Nolan Mesher. Nolan's a 5'6" junior for Coldwater. Second foul of the quarter. Cavaliers. Benjamin York saw an opening, got a little bit anxious, didn't get the ball down quick enough, got called for a travel.
Yeah, no, he saw a lane open up there, and he's a little over anxious to get there.
Watching too many NBA games, that's legal in that league.
I should have just finished it.
Yeah. Kunk, top of the circle. Owen looks. It's to Blockberger. Layfeld from 15 gets a shot blocked. Good height, good extension. Dominic Francis got his 6'6" frame up.
Yep, excellent call there by the officials on the push on the defensive rebound.
Brady Layfeld picks up his first foul. He's got 3 team fouls now in the quarter. We haven't played 2 minutes yet. Raiders up 3.
He's looking at the lift there.
Borchers gets into the lane, spins, bounce pass. He thought he had a cutting Dominic Francis. It didn't work out that way. Comes Miles Potcotter back in the game. And we are going to get a timeout. This will be called by Ruschi. 5:55 to go in the second. You're watching high school basketball, WOSN. Today's scoreboard is sponsored by Layfeld Industrial Welding Supplies with locations in Coldwater and in Greenville. And that shows the Ruschi Raiders up 20, the Cavaliers with 17. Had a chance, Ben, to walk around this new facility a little bit. They have kept the old gym here, which helps for practices and all those types of things, but they also have built a community gym off the main gym here. It's got a walking track to it. It's got basketball courts area, and it's open not just to the high school to use, but also people in the community to use.
Yeah, no, this facility here has been awesome, and it looks great for being brand new. I mean, we even noticed during the national anthem that they had the student section and the band lit up red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
A lot of really cool things going on here today.
Ruschi takes the initial timeout. They've not scored here in the first couple minutes of this quarter. Just a single basket by Balin Brockberger for Coldwater makes it 20-17. Owen Kunk will be the inbounder. He puts the ball in the hands of Nolan Mesher. Nolan under pressure.
Yeah, I mean, this full court man, once they enter it in, they all fall back.
Blockberger lost it to Borchers. We're going the other way. There's a deep three that's going to go up from York. Rebound to Welch.
Ruschi has missed deep threes on that left wing several times this evening.
The Raiders have made 17 three-point field goals in 6 games.
Oh, good screen.
But have not made one yet this evening. Welch looks inside. Kunk matched up inside with Francis. Borchers after Blockberger and stripped it loose. What a great steal. And to the rim and finishes. Kept his hand low, didn't he?
Yeah, no, he didn't. I mean, I've counted probably 4 times this game so far where a long extended Coldwater possession has ended up at a turnover going the other way for points for Ruschi.
Kunk, top of the circle. Passes inside and getting it up quickly off glass with Nolan Mesher at 5'6".
Hey, your 6'7" center passing to your 5'7" guard underneath for the basket. Don't see it too often, but love to see it.
3-point Raider lead. Borchers trying to work inside and cannot. Going up from 8 feet, off the rim. Going for rebound position was Cordano on the backside. He went through a Cavalier, and he will pick up his first foul. And that will be just the first foul of this quarter for the Raiders. Welch will inbound. Layfeld's back in the game.
Yeah, I mean, I really like showing the full court and falling back. It definitely makes the guards for Coldwater work.
Pot Cotter. Depwig. And we get a Coldwater timeout. They were about to lose possession with a 5-second count. So they take a timeout. 3:52 to go here in quarter number 2. You're watching high school basketball on WOSN. Second quarter action here from Russia. We've not shot a free throw yet in this quarter. Our free throw tonight are sponsored by Ultimate Outdoor. Bring resort-style living to your backyard every day with a luxury outdoor space by Ultimate Outdoor. Each team has taken a timeout. Coldwater took that one so they wouldn't lose possession on a 5-second count. Inbounding the basketball will be Miles Potcotter. And Coach Fisher directing traffic over there as they get this inbounds play set. Oh, we got some water on the floor too over here in front of the Rucci bench.
Oh, work on for the officials.
And we're ready to go again. Inbounds pass. Trying to find Layfeld, and he had to go a long way in the backcourt to get it. Good defensive pressure, beats Borchers. Then they switch back. Welch, skip pass, Layfeld. Three's going to go up.
I mean, fantastic execution there for Coldwater. Just didn't land the shot, but get a nice offensive rebound here to keep going.
Depwick went and got that offensive rebound. Welch with the basketball. Mason looks down inside.
Good pass.
And to the rim, little floater. Nope, another Coldwater rebound though. And dribbling out of traffic was Miles Potcotter, and then they throw the ball away inside trying to force it. Those are the things that when you get a chance to scrimmage, you learn you can't do, and when you're just practicing all the time, this is kind of like a first game, first scrimmage situation.
Well, I mean, last time Coldwater threw the Mesher cutting inside, it did work.
They did work, yep. Cordano gets it down into the corner to Borchers. Looking inside they are. To York, and what do we have? Somebody held inside. Okay, the foul goes to Miles Potcotter. Miles first. And that is the team's fourth of this quarter. Lockberger checks back in. He's got 7 in the game. He came back in along with Schreier. Trying to post up and use that strength inside, and rolling it up off a couple of bounces is Cordano. He's got 11 in the game now. First player in double figures.
Yeah, no, playing an all-around really good game.
Strong move in the post. Layfeld finally finds Schreier. Lockberger's posted up inside. And they try to skip it around and misconnected. Dominic Francis re-enters for Coach Spencer Cordano. It's a triple header today. Actually, they played a couple of girls games here earlier today. The freshman game tonight, boys style, was won by Coldwater 39-33, and Coldwater also won the JV game tonight, 43-41. Ball ends up into the hands of Cordonier. He's got 13 now. He averages 12 a game. Got 13 already. Schreier leaked out and he scored.
Great find there, and the steal.
And a steal. Missed the shot though. Good effort by Kanapke. And an offensive foul on the screen.
Yeah, a little early movement.
I gave that one to Braylon Cordonier. His second. Becomes the first Raider with a pair of fouls tonight. 5-point Raider lead. Layfield makes a move and goes high off the glass and scored.
A lot of the Coldwater offense so far has been a lot of really good backside screening, trying to free up on the strong side so they can get to the rack, and it's really been nice to watch.
Back to a 3-point lead. And backing down inside. Layfield gets the rebound, however. This is a good string right here for Coldwater.
Oh.
And then lost ball out of bounds. A couple of players going down on the floor after it. And Borchers knocked it out of bounds. Here comes Welch back into the game. And also re-entering will be Zeb Schultz.
I mean, second quarter has been a much different game as far as defense. 6-5 in the.
Looking to Coach Fisher. He's going to get a 30-second timeout with 1:10 to go. We're going to keep it right here. The annual TV44 WSN funding campaign is underway now. Our goal is to raise $175,000 or more by the end of the year. Your donations stay local and are used to support WTLW and WSN. You can donate today at axministries.com. So Coach Fisher takes his second timeout in the quarter. I wasn't sure whether he actually wanted one or not, but talked to the official and ended up taking it. Team trails by 3 with 1:10 to go.
Yeah, fantastic second quarter here.
Coldwater has outscored Russia 8-6 in the quarter. It'll be Coldwater basketball with Mason Welch to inbound.
Somebody needs to cut through.
And because nobody did, there's a steal by Roji. And moving with a nice move inside, unable to finish, goes back up again. Can't go again. Schultz got the rebound. And out of all that, a 3 attempt. More battles on the boards. And you could hear perhaps Coach Cordonier in front of us yelling timeout, but official had a held ball prior to that.
Regardless, great effort by both Coldwater and Russia there, diving for the ball on the floor.
Being an offensive possession, Braylon Cordonier checks back in. He's got the basketball now. Little flex action on the inbounds play.
Great cut.
Yeah, how about that? Rojan had to bring it back out front, but going to the rim and taking the ball strong is Benjamin York with his second basket of the evening. 5-point lead. Raiders. Coldwater chooses to play last shot of the half here. Layfield. Welch. Mason goes to off glass and he scores. His first basket of the game.
He said so much for the last shot.
I got a good head and shoulders move. I'm going to go take it right here. So now the Raiders will get last shot. Borchers works the lane. And under all kinds of traffic, rolls it in. So Vince Borchers scores his points 7 and 8. And with that, his team will take a 5-point lead for the break. You're watching high school basketball on WOSN. Ready for second half action here from Russia. Our scoreboard sponsor today is Layfield Industrial and Welding Supplies with locations in Coldwater and in Greenville. It's 30-25 in favor of the Raiders. Coldwater has quarter scores of 15 and 10. They have 7 different players who have scored, led by Balin Blockberger. He has 7. Rushi has quarter scores of 20 and 10. They have 4 players who have scored this evening, led by Braylon Cordonier's 13. And a very action-filled first half, Ben.
Yeah, no, the first half was awesome. And, I mean, we discussed a little bit over the break. Just these are 2 really good teams that play a little bit of conflicting styles. Coldwater is so physical, whereas Rushi's been a little more finesse, looking back cuts, but they've also been really into Coldwater defensively. But it's awesome to see the 2 styles here come into battle. It's been a fantastic game here.
And the players with 2 fouls in the opening half, Braylon Cordonier and also Landon Kanapke, Owen Kunk, and Cody Depwick all get out of the first half without picking up foul number 3. And it will be Cavalier basketball to start quarter number 3. Balin Blockberger, he had 5 in the opening quarter, a basket in the second for his 7 points. He works the lane, a little runner for him, floats around, doesn't go. Welch had the rebound for a moment, got tipped away from him, and ends up in Benjamin York's hands. Rushi on the run. York tries to get inside and cannot. This is Cordonier.
It's like they
and Borchers.
Maybe in a zone here. Trying to figure out where Owen Kunk's at.
Kunk has to come out a little bit because Francis got the ball at the top of the circle. He's just trying to play goalie right now. And there's Kunk trying to help inside. And the rebound comes to Schultze, and he goes up with a reverse layup and scores. Zeb Schultze's in the bat books for the first time with 2.
Yeah, really interesting defense there by Coldwater.
Layfeld doesn't accept the screen, gets a shot block, gets it right back, and goes right back up and scores. I like a young man takes a challenge like that. 7 for him. In the lane goes Borchers, goes to Francis. His turnaround jump hook in the lane. Dominic Francis has 7 in the game.
Yeah, really good footwork there on the make.
Blockberger lobs inside to Welch. He ball fakes and kicks it out. Here's Layfeld again working inside. It's doubled up and slapped away from him. What a pass ahead. How about that pass?
I know, unfortunately you get that 3rd foul only 2 minutes into the second half here.
Schultze comes over and gets a little high five from the coaching staff. The foul goes to Owen Kunk into the free throw line for our ultimate outdoor free throws. Bring resort style living to your backyard every day with a luxury outdoor space by Ultimate Outdoor. As the free throw bounces out for Francis, he was 3 for 3 in the opening half from the foul line. And back there again, 7 points for him so far, which is what the lead is right now. And now it goes to 8 with that made free throw. Layfeld gets doubled. And passes or gets down the trap to Blockberger.
Yeah, no, Rushi's came out really aggressive here defensively this second half.
Blockberger has to give it up. Down the pot cutter on top of the circle. There's a bounce pass inside. Welch was trying to post up and got held. And he was held by Braylon Cordonier, who now has 3 fouls.
Yeah, that's the part about being very aggressive is you're probably going to also pick up more fouls.
Blockberger way out high to get that one. Pot Cotter. Borcher's done a good job with Blockberger. Made him work for everything. Welch looks inside. And Layfeld. 5 out right now. Welch.
Coldwater's taking their time here.
Off a screen to receive that one is Pot Cotter's a pass down inside to Depwig. Back out to Balin Blockberger. They will reset their offense. Blockberger from 17. Splash.
Good make. He hit one like that in the first half.
He's got 9 now in the game. Takes the lead back to 6. A much needed basket for the Cavaliers as we played 3 minutes in the third quarter. Borchers goes to the rim, hangs a long time and knocks it down for his points, number 9 and 10. That's a strength move there.
Yes, it is.
Layfeld lobs inside to Welch, just a bit far, and it goes out of bounds. York will inbound to Borchers. Jackson Grojeans at the scorer's table waiting to check in. Borchers comes off a screen.
See if he looks at the lift guy here. Looking at the post now. Good pass.
And Schultz traveled. Here comes Grosjean back into the game. Jackson played a lot in the opening half. Averages 5 a game. Also checking in will be number 5, Cooper Unverfurth. This is Cooper's first visit to the game, I believe. 6-foot junior. Scoring has slowed down a bit here in the quarter.
Yes, it has.
Blockberger high. Depwig with this one. And Blockberger tried to come off a screen, and Cody Depwig gets called for his 3rd foul for setting an illegal screen.
Yeah, put his shoulder a little too much into that one.
Cody says 2 weeks ago I was allowed to do that, and I was on a different playing surface at that particular time, but
2 weeks ago he's allowed to do a heck of a lot more.
That's correct. Here's Borchers trying to get inside. Another good move for him. He throws it across court and rebound. On the rebound, let's see what happens here. The shot's not going to count as Francis went high for the rebound. The foul went to Cody Depwig, who picked up his 4th foul before coach could get a sub in for him. That's the 3rd team foul of this quarter for Coldwater, which he has just a single foul.
Yeah, it is, and if I'm Coach Fisher, I probably don't want to sub Owen Kunk in that quickly after he picked up his 3rd.
Borchers calling a set. The ball fake and a 3-point field goal shot's going to go up from Benjamin York. Rebound on the backside and passing through the lane. And we're going to get a foul that will go against Coldwater.
Yeah, some of the Coldwater faithful were not happy about that one, but definitely excellent call.
Layfeld picks up his 2nd foul, and we will get a pair of ultimate outdoor free throws. These will be taken by Braylon Cordonier. He is 3 for 3 from the line tonight. And just as I say that, he leaves it short.
Hey, move on, let's go, Black, get a rebound.
8-point lead, trying to make this one, will make it a 9-point lead, which is the biggest of the game should this go down. And it does. He's got 14 in the game now. Schultz re-enters the game. And he will take Cordonier's place. Braylon's got 3 fouls. He's going to set a little bit here with 3:15 to go here in the 3rd.
Yes, much slower pace here from both the teams, definitely valuing possession over shots here in the 2nd half.
Borchers takes it away from Blockberger and goes inside and then steps through, and Kunk got a hand on it. Borchers gets a rebound and throws it up. And that was a little bit hard, but on the rebound foul, it's going to go against Dominic Francis. So Dominic Francis picks up his 2nd foul. And it's also his team's 2nd of quarter number 3. Just a 4-point quarter so far for the Cavaliers. They're looking for some offense. Mason Welch.
Now we'll see what Coldwater looks to do here offensively.
Kunk eventually gets it to Welch. This is a team that only gives up 32.7 points per game in the points of the Russia Raiders. Lob inside to Kunk. Reverse layup won't go. They gave up just 18 last night to Houston. They gave up 24 to Fairlawn earlier this year, 27 to Jackson Center. They've been really good defensively this year. Of course, this is a league, SCAL, which typically plays a physical defensive league. Blockberger rebounds the three-point field goal attempt. Here's the pass ahead to Kunk, and he goes off glass. He could get caught in between, didn't he?
Yeah, no, it's the defender did a really good job of stunning one way or the other and kind of forced that shot.
Rance is down inside. Blockberger had to let him go or pick up a foul. And then the rebound comes to Miles Potcotter and over to Layfeld. Here comes Brady. Minute and a half to go, quarter number 3. Kunk goes inside, and that time he's able to catch and score.
Yeah, really good job there on the roll there, catching it, making a good, nice finish.
Owen Kunk has 5 in the game. The lead is 7. Owen had a three-point field goal in our opening quarter. Our three-point field goal sponsor tonight is Ultimate Outdoor. Excuse me, our three-point field goal sponsor tonight is Thermal Guard Window and Door. Quality windows and doors from a local company you can trust. Visit thermalguardwindows.com or call 419-229-4273.
Yep, looks like Russia is looking to hold here for the last shot of the quarter.
It's been an 8-6 quarter in favor of the Raiders, and they're going to hang on to this one and play last shot if they can. Borchers worked inside, has to bring it back out. 36 to go. In the lane he goes again, goes up past Kunk and missed a shot. Battle for the rebound.
Yeah, great battle here.
And then Kunk got to get a hand on it, but York powers through that and scores. Welch ahead of the pack, catches and scores.
Great finish, great pass.
Layfeld put that one on the money that time. Layfeld averaged 3 assists last year as a junior. Borchers working in the lane. This three is going to go up from York, bounces out. And quarter number 3 will come to an end. It'll be a 7-point Raider lead as we head to the final 8 minutes. You're watching high school basketball on WOSN. Today's scoreboard is sponsored by Layfeld Industrial and Welding Supplies with locations in Coldwater and in Greenville. Thanks to a 10-8 quarter, Russia Raiders will take a 40-33 lead as we head to the 4th. Coldwater's had quarter scores of 15, 10, and 8, and Russia's had quarter scores of 20, 10, and 10.
Yeah, that third quarter there, Russia really turned up the intensity defensively, and it led to good buckets on the other end, and then slow down, getting your possessions. Great quarter there by Russia.
Braylon Cordonier has 14 points to lead all scores. Balin Blockberger has 9 to lead Coldwater. It's Borchers with the basketball. Cordonier. Borchers runs the show. Coming off the screen is Schultze, and down to the corner goes to Cordonier. He gets a good screen. Over the last 2 years, there's a three that's going to come out of the corner.
Oh, great make, great hit.
Grosjean nails one out of the corner, a three-point field goal for him. That's number 9 on the season for him. Our three-point field goal sponsor tonight is Thermal Guard Windows and Doors, quality windows and doors from a local company you can trust. Visit thermalguardwindows.com or call 419-229-4273. Here's a lob out to Kunk.
Got the flex action again.
Layfeld works the lane and has to kick it back out. This three is going to go up short, and it's tipped into the hands of Schultze, and we're going to get a foul. That foul will go to Brady Layfeld, Brady's 3rd. Each team has a foul in the first 53 seconds of quarter 4. Borchers looking to get a screen from Monin.
Good player there.
Yeah, Grosjean slipped the screen and got behind it, missed that shot. Schulte throws it into the corner and headed to the rim was Borchers, and he was fouled. That foul will go to Owen Kunk, and Owen has been kind of the recipient of some difficult calls this evening. Correct calls, but difficult ones that have gone against him.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely tell it's tough.
On the out-of-bounds play, a little power move action by Vince Borchers, and he draws the foul.
It does look like Coach Fisher is going to roll with Kunk here.
I'm looking to see who the call was against. I think he said 11. Is that? If he did,
I
yes,
believe.
It was 11. That's the fourth foul. Brady Layfeld. And now shooting free throws and making the first is Vince Borchers. Vince has had a good year at the free throw line. Free throw sponsor tonight is Ultimate Outdoor. Bring resort style living to your backyard every day with a luxury outdoor space by Ultimate Outdoor. Point 11 for him. That is his first free throw miss of the season.
Oh, cut ahead.
Oh, and really good job with that steal and a pass ahead. How about that? Borchers makes a tremendous play, and then the throw down by Cordonier gives him 16.
Yeah, Coldwater on that steal that Ruschi made was looking for that long pass that they've hit several times tonight.
Blockberger gets under pressure, missed a shot. And this has been a really good Ruschi Raider run here to start the first 2 minutes of this quarter. Borchers, Layfeld's got 4 fouls, pressuring him out front. Borchers and Layfeld.
Yep, pulling it out here, resetting your offense.
Play call. Borchers works the lane. And Cordonier out high. And we're going to get the timeout called by Spencer Cordonier. 5:39 to go in the basketball game. Ruschi's up 13. You're watching high school basketball, WOSN. You can stream the WSN channel anytime, anywhere for only $8 per month. Download from Roku or Apple TV or sign up at app.wsn.tv. It's a 6-0 quarter here going for the Ruschi Raiders. They just took a timeout, and coach has the look of somebody who wants to say, we're going to be very patient with the basketball and learn how to play with a lead.
Yeah, exactly. This is a really good test how they're going to be against a very physical Coldwater defense. Are they going to be able to eat clock up and have good clock management here with a team that is very aggressive defensively?
Coldwater's playing with 3 different guys with 4 fouls in the presence of Brady Layfeld, Owen Kunk, and Cody Depwig. They've only committed 3 fouls here in this quarter already, so won't be long. We'll be shooting some free throws. Into the backcourt it goes to Vince Borchers. I really like this young man as a point guard.
Yeah, no, he's been awesome today.
And we're going to get a push that will go against Mason Welch. That's Mason's second, team's 4th of the quarter. So any fouls from here on out on Coldwater become 2-shot fouls for the Raiders. Ball goes into the backcourt. And the ball went off of Jackson Grosjean's hand into the backcourt. And that's going to be called going to be out of bounds for Coldwater. The call is taking the ball into the backcourt and then being the first one to touch it. And Welch looks for somebody and finally gets it in bounds. And what? So foul will go against Jackson Grosjean for the push. That's his first. Second team foul for the Raiders. Look where Kunk's taking the ball out of bounds, staying out from behind the bench.
Yep.
Because the pressure has been so good from Dominic Francis. Blackberg gets a screen. Working against Borchers. Layfeld, this is going to be a 3 out of the corner. Short, rebound, hustled into by Kanapke. Welch goes to the rim and draws contact. A shooting foul or not? It is a shooting foul.
That's been a lot of fun here in this fourth quarter to see it's gotten a very physical game here.
That foul was assessed to number 24, Braylon Cordonier. He now has 4, and I think that's why Benjamin York's at the scorer's table here as Welch gets a couple of ultimate outdoor free throws. Mason Welch has 4 points in the game. That's his first free throw opportunities. And Benjamin York does check back into the basketball game. His team's up 13. Welch again. This one he makes. 5 points in the game for him. And it's a 12-point lead. Each team has 3 timeouts remaining. Good low hand by Blackburn, almost a steal, but instead, Francis goes to the rim, and we're going to get an offensive foul. Dominic Francis picks up his 3rd foul. What?
Looks like there's conflicting calls here.
So one official had a block and a good field goal. The other had an offensive foul. And so they are discussing with the 3rd official, what did you see? What's the call going to be?
I'd venture to say charge. Double.
And we're still having a conversation with our officials about the proper way to do this. Let's see what it is. So the foul is going to go against Francis for sure.
Yeah, it seemed the discussion was whether it's going to be a double foul, offensive or defensive call.
So the foul was an offensive foul. Now, the points are still on the scoreboard. So let's see what that means. So I think that's what the discussion about now. Did he release the basketball before the contact occurred, which would make it an offensive foul, and the basket wouldn't count, but the basket's on the board. And I think the scorer's table wants to know what's going on. And the reason is,
scoreboard does say 48-34 right now.
And they also gave a 5th foul to, well, no, they don't. I took that one. They gave a 5th foul to Brady Layfeld. So they must have made it a double foul. And Brady Layfeld will pick up his 5th foul in the process, and they counted the basket.
That's
well,
there's a first time for everything you see.
Dominic Francis, you know, in the NCAA, they come over and explain to the media what just happened. Now, they could have done that. We're only in the first row here.
Exactly.
But I think that's what happens. 48-34. Francis got his 12th point, and Layfeld fouled out of the basketball game as they called 2 fouls. And now the foul will go against, or the turnover will go against the Cavaliers. It's a 14-point lead for Russia. Borchers goes all the way to rim and scores. 13 in the game for him. He's been a solid defender, distributed the basketball. He's got 13 points too.
Yeah, I
like
mean,
him.
This is definitely the point in the game where Coldwater wants to just try to get points on the board.
And it's getting a little bit testy on the floor right now. We're going to get a held ball.
2 fouls, double foul.
Yeah, I mean, 2 programs here that have a lot of experience and a lot of banners in their gyms. So things are going to get testy. It's going to be physical.
Borchers right to the rim again. This time he gets cut off by Blockberger, and we get what? I think Blockberger was called for a hold before the shot took place.
Yes. Yep.
That is Balin's first foul to go along with 9 points, and we will go to the free throw line now with ultimate outdoor free throws. In the presence of Vince Borchers, 13 points in the game. Braylon Cordonier will re-enter.
I mean, not enough can be said, though, about Coldwater, their first basketball game of the year being against a team that is 6-0 and was in the state semifinals last year.
Good rebound that time by Welch on the free throw. Cavs have just a single point here in more than 4 minutes of this quarter. Steal by Francis. Looking ahead to what these two teams face over the next week or two. There's a move to the goal. It's tipped away, and Welch went after it and got undercut accidentally by Borchers. That's his first foul. Talk about trying to jam a bunch of games in after you missed the first part of the season. Coldwater is, of course, here tonight. On the 27th, they will go to Ansonia. On the 28th, they will go to Wapak, or they have Wapak at home, excuse me. And then on the 31st, they'll have Jackson Center at home. So they'll be playing Friday, Saturday, and Tuesday after the holidays. That Tuesday game is 11 a.m. on New Year's Eve. How about that for a scheduling thing?
Yes, it is. Very interesting game there.
It was not. The Russia Raiders on the 27th and 28th, they'll be in Piqua for an invitational tournament. They will open up with Bellefontaine. And then obviously a to-be determined on the Saturday night, depending on who wins and who loses. Here's a back cut.
Great cut, great finish.
Borchers hit Cordania in a great spot. He's got 18 in the game thanks to that assist. Borchers was averaging just under 3 assists per game. He's had every bit of that tonight and more. And here's a steal, headed the other way. And scoop shot layup. That will fall for Francis. He's got 12 in the game now, and it's kind of getting away from Coldwater. And they're going to take a timeout. Back in a minute. You're watching high school basketball, WOSN. Russia Raiders took that timeout. Cordania wanted to get some things established and kind of play a little bit more consistently, I think, through the last 2:43. They've been on a real run here in this quarter. The play has also got a little bit ragged. They're up by 20. And the Cavaliers have just a single point in this quarter. Kunk on the wing. Owen. Been in foul trouble a lot tonight. Welch. Goes on top to Kanapke.
I mean, not enough can be said, though, about how well Russia has played defensively here in the second half.
Agreed.
It's been unreal.
Welch just got the ball tipped away from Kunk from about 12 feet, scores.
Good make there by Kunk.
Yes, it was. Owen's got 7 in the game now. Second team all-conference player a year ago in the MAC. Jackson Grosjean, hands off. Cordania lob pass. Just didn't quite connect that time with Dominic Francis.
No, looking for the highlight play.
Kanapke goes into the lane. His left-handed shot will roll around and fall in. And Kanapke's first basket of the game for the 6'1" junior. Borchers gets into the lane. Grosjean gets a 3 and nails it.
Good make.
Yes. 3-point sponsor tonight has been Thermogard window and door. And Jackson Grosjean has 2 of those here in this quarter. He's got 10 on the season. We're going to get a lot of substitutions checking in now as timeout was called to allow that to happen. Michael Gresham is in the game. Excuse me. So is Zeb Borchers. He's a 6'3" senior. 24 is going to check in for Coldwater. That's Aiden Feely. Also checking in. See, I got a couple more. Here comes a couple more Raiders. This is number 2 checking in, Caleb Underfirth. And I think that might be it. See, we got number 34 in the game. That's Landon Monin. He has played before. 2 is Caleb Underfirth. He's checked in as well. Got 22, Nolan Mesher's back in the game for Coldwater. Here's Feely's going to take the ball out of bounds. Number 3 on top is Canappi. Landon's played a lot here in the second half. Coldwater run their set. We're under a minute.
Yep. Love still running the set, not just chucking shots, trying to get good shots.
Canappi goes into the lane. This little scoop shot will bounce out. He'll get a couple of free throws. Cooper Unverfurth will pick up the foul, and we'll get a couple of ultimate outdoor free throws. Go up from Landon Canappi. Coldwater's won 6 MAC championships. The last one, however, was way back in 1995. That was the last of 4 consecutive championships. Canappi's got 4 in the game now as he makes that free throw. It's a 17-point lead.
Good steal there, causing the turnover.
Pass goes out to Canappi, and we'll run it again. Canappi working, into the lane he goes. Another scoop shot, that one rolls out. And the ball went into the corner where it was rebounded by Zeb Borchers. And Cooper Unverfurth now under pressure. And Cooper lost the ball, Landon Canappi, good defensive play. Aiden Feely with the basketball. Canappi goes to the rim again and goes off glass. That one won't go. And the rebound is secured by Caleb Unverfurth. Yep. And we're going to walk this up. And that's going to bring this one to an end.
2 very well-respected programs here. Russia really comes away with it in the second half here, but overall just fantastic game to watch.
The Coldwater Cavaliers will be their first game of the season, and they will take a 57-40 loss. They were in the basketball game for the majority of the basketball. Got in late in the third quarter, kind of got away from him. Maybe some fatigue set in against that really good defense that Russia put up.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Coldwater definitely, this is your very first game. Basketball and football conditioning is just a little different because it's much more up and down. But definitely, they will have good days to come here.
Coldwater Cavaliers quarter scores of 15, 10, 8, and 7. They were led in scoring by Balen Blockberger with 9. Brady Layfeld had 7, as did Owen Kunk. Russia Raiders, they'll go to 7-0 on the season. They're, of course, 4-0 in the Shelby County Athletic League. Quarter scores for them of 20, 10, 10, and 17. They had 3 players in double figures tonight. Braylon Cordonier had 18, Vince Borchers had 13, and Dominic Francis had 12. Met here tonight by Amber Cordonier, the athletic director. She had a long day. 2 girls games, 3 boys games tonight for her. She's been here and always does a really nice job. Our guy here in the building tonight, Jacob O'Neill, did all of our technical work, camera work, audio work, and so on. And he will take this back to the station and edit it all together. Our sponsors tonight have been Layfeld Industrial and Welding Supplies, Ultimate Outdoor, and Thermal Guard Window. And Ben, we're celebrating the birth of our Savior, my man, next Wednesday. And it's a great time of year. We appreciate that. Enjoy your family and friends. Remember what this particular season is all about. Russia Raiders 57, Coldwater 40. You're watching high school basketball on WOSN.